Welcome back to Check Out the Rileys. Welcome in. Look like I've seen somebody already commented.
Yeah, that was like the other day. The schedule before.
Oh, we postponed it a few times.
No, it's future. Before it's like that, but now it's like huge.
Anyways,
Hello everyone. Welcome.
welcome to Check Out the Rileys. Before we get started, I just want to say I hate football till next season, anyways.
Hey, Deborah! Magandang gabi. Ngayong gabi sa iyo. Hello. Yes. Surprise, surprise.
We were waiting on Britt to get off, but I don't think he will end it today. So.
Wala gyapon.
There's a party going on over there.
Right. So
hello.
So we will try to,
Yeah.
just try and try until you succeed.
Try. We're trying.
We're trying.
Yeah. We try to remember to put the link down just in case you never make anybody come up, but just in case somebody does want to come up.
Malay mo. Right? Malay mo. Say malay mo.
Malamo.
Malay mo. Who knows? Deborah will come up, right?
Anyways, today's topic, we're going to start off with some type of topic.
Some kind.
So today we're talking LDRs.
And what does LDR mean?
Long distance relationships. And
very interesting topic.
We know a lot about this topic, so that's why we talk about it.
That's why we're going to talk about it.
Yeah. So even in these times, and you guys know what I'm talking about, I'm not going to mention the name of what's going on in the world because that's how you get demonetized.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway.
That's how they take away your dollar sign.
Okay.
So even in these times, where there's a will, there is a way. Okay, we know right now the Philippines, they're supposed to be opened up for people to start visas back to the Philippines. But what happened? Well, like I predicted, shabam. Yeah. So now we're more of the things going on that make people not travel. So, anyways, what we wanted to talk about. Hey! There's the man. Did you finally end, Brett? We were waiting for you to end, but we went ahead and got started anyways. There, but it's good to see you, my friend. Both me and Mercy both kept coming back and forth to your live stream. We were there for a lot of it. Well, we were in the background for most of the time, letting it play, listening to people sing. Jolly B. John kept singing. But anyways, it was a good time.
For the topic.
So we're talking about LDRs. That's right, LDRs. Long distance relationships and making them work, even during what's going on in the world. So I don't know if everybody that's watching this knows. We have a friend. Her name is her channel is Exotic Filipina, Vicky. She has a husband from Germany, right? I think he's from Germany. But anyways, he can't get into the country, so what can they do? They decided to meet up in Thailand. So there is places that you can go, but maybe you don't trust LDRs. Well, it's there is a big trust factor. You know, I was talking to somebody earlier today, and she was in a 4-year LDR, and anyways, there was trust issues back and forth. The guy had a hard time trusting her, and I said, that's typical, especially if you're in a LDR for so long, where you're not going to meet each other. You're just online, just talking, but there's no other nothing else. He's not making a plan to come to you. You're not making a plan to go to him, and you guys aren't making plans to meet somewhere in the middle, right? So
It's not only one
yeah,
side
it's
of
not
the story.
one-sided.
It has to be
It's
both being a team.
something that I always ask is, when they start talking about jealousy, I asked about, uh, did you give them reasons to be jealous? You know, sometimes we give reasons to one another to be jealous, such as, say, me and Mercy's in a relationship. She has a Facebook
Facebook account.
profile, and there I see a lot of people talking to her all the time, and she doesn't tell me, well, these are the people in my church, this is my relatives that keep talking to me, something like that. But I see them, they'll comment on her picture and say, oh, hey, beautiful. You know, being in a relationship with somebody, you got to kind of explain that a little bit. Are you still out there flirting? Are you still out there, especially,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
unnatural.
especially when it's, we have cultural differences. In my culture, somebody's talking about, hey, beautiful. Hey, I know what that means.
What's that mean?
You guys are talking to each other. You guys are,
Means the
there's
girl is
something going on.
flirting.
There's flirting
Yeah,
going on.
but here in the Philippines, it's not. We're just talking.
Right. But again,
But
that's given reasons. Are you giving each other reasons to be jealous? And it doesn't have to be a big reason. It can just be a reason.
yes.
It takes a little bitty pebble in your shoe to make your shoe feel uncomfortable,
So you mean to say just open, be open.
right? Be open about
Like
it.
if a girl
Mhm.
asks you who is that, just answer.
Tell them. And don't have a lot of secret accounts either. Later on, if I find out you got a secret account,
That's the start of
that
issue.
there's the
That's
the
another
lying,
drama right
there's
there.
you might as well say you're
Is it okay
cheating.
if I say, hey honey, I have 5 accounts?
Tell me up front, and then I'm gonna ask you why you got so many accounts.
Because I just want to. I have 5 cell phones. Boop.
So get rid of some of them.
Give it away.
Yeah. It's time to make a break. Either you want to be in a relationship or you want to stay single. Which one is it? That's how I come at you. Which one do you want? You want this
Do you value
relationship?
the relationship or
That's right. Do you value? Because if you don't value, you'll keep your 5 cell phones and 5 accounts. Do you value a relationship? Thank you, thank you. Like and share. Appreciate that, bro. If you appreciate that relationship and you want to make that relationship work, you do what it takes to make the person on the other end comfortable, or as comfortable as possible. Some people, they are just jealous people, right? They just have a lot of issues. I came into our relationship, I did have issues
you have
because
trust issues?
I had
The
issues
past.
in the past, but I
Since I
didn't.
value the relationship, I stayed with you. Bam!
But what I didn't try to do
Oh,
was I did not try to make her pay for, my ex's wrongdoings, right? So
kinda, but I can feel the air.
you knew that I wasn't playing.
Yes.
But again, it's how much do we trust each other? I asked her flat out. Every time I wondered about something, I
Question
asked her
your
about it.
history. Yeah.
I just asked,
Like, who is that? Who
why
is
why
that?
does this guy keep commenting on me? And of course, maybe they're saying something, and I try to translate
So
it.
the first one is transparent, right?
Be
Be
transparent.
transparent.
but it's working together. If you're trying to make a relationship work, you got to work together on it.
Together.
It's not one side. It's not
It can
my
be an
side
echo.
versus her side. It's our side. We're working
Our side.
together.
But sometimes you have feeling that, oh, I feel like alone, feeling like, yeah. So you had to talk to me, right?
That's it.
Hello, Maximus.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Welcome. We're talking about relationship.
Long distance relationships or relationships,
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we were just talking about the trust issues right now. But we also we touched on it takes the both of you to make
It's a
things work.
teamwork.
So we were talking about things here in the Philippines right now are getting closed down and people can't come in. But if you really want to see somebody, you find a place, you find a way, find a country that is open. You find
jump on the cliff.
you find well, I can't go to this place. I'm just gonna
You
make
climb the mountain.
I'm gonna make up a place. I don't know what their
You
situation is.
research.
So we'll say Mexico. Mexico will allow people from the U.S. to go in, and they'll allow people from the Philippines to go in. So hey, there's a meeting place. Let's go meet up in Mexico. You find a cheap place to stay. That's what we're gonna do.
Bam, bam, boom.
Instead of
Bam,
one
bam.
big flight for one person, it's two smaller flights for two people. Well, I hate to tell you, Maxim. I hate to tell you. I won't be the bad news bear, but
But what?
I I I see something coming around.
They are thinking of putting LDR on alert level for which means restricted movement.
Yeah. It's very close to happening. I predict it might happen by the weekend. Um, they're already making a bunch of stuff happen in the larger cities right now. So when that happens, usually it's that happens soon behind it. So just from what we've seen, hope it doesn't. But welcome to the Philippines. It doesn't take very much for them
fun and
run.
enjoyment
Yeah,
is here.
that's it.
The thrill, like we're riding in a roller coaster.
It's more fun in the Philippines because things change. Like
Roller coaster.
today we're on high, tomorrow, what? Yeah. But relationships again. I was talking to somebody earlier online, a few people, but can't hear me. What happened to the sound?
I don't know.
This ain't plugged in, is it?
No.
Maximum, can you hear us? Is it a one-way street? Because we didn't do anything. At least we don't think so.
Okay. Audio. Hello.
Yeah,
Woo-hoo.
it shows that we're there.
Yeah. Audio is
Yeah, you can see us. Okay.
okay. It's good. It's good. Even if people can get into the Philippines, nothing will be open for people to go to restaurants or going to be shut down again.
That's right.
That's right.
Unless you go to the privates. Yeah, if you go far enough away from the big city,
That's possible.
you'll find here in the Philippines, like city to city, province to province, things are different. We can go over to the next town, and they'll be fully everything closed up, and then this town will be party central. So we tried to go out Saturday night, and everything was so packed.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so packed.
fun. Like, whoa, that's what
Everything.
you
It
get
was like
when you
booming.
put people inside their house. They're like, whoa, let's
It's
go
like
party.
it's like here comes some lockdowns. So every restaurant we went to was we couldn't even find
Yeah.
seats. We like sat out in our car for a little while at a
Yeah,
restaurant.
waiting for like
Like
where to seat. There's no seat.
yeah,
There's a new restaurant open here, and we want to, you know, listen to the band.
no problem, no problem. We
You're
wanted yeah,
Cow Deborah.
as long as it's not us.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So yeah.
yeah, it was so busy. We finally ended up going to a restaurant that we know. Um, it was busy. The place was busy, but the restaurant part of it was not.
Yeah.
It's like a resort,
Yeah, they have this
function
resort.
hall, and restaurant all together. So we went to the restaurant part. That it had people there, but it wasn't like fully packed. And then we ended up after we got there for a few minutes, people left, and we got the best seat in the house. So video to come. Yeah, we got a video of it, but we think it's a definitely good place. Yeah, that's right, Maximum. I 100% agree with you. It's very hard, especially like we have our own car, so it's not as bad on us as it is. If you try to rely on public
Like public
trans,
bus, yeah.
transportation,
There's
taxi, blah blah blah. They have so many rules
just
and
rest your
stuff.
private car.
Yeah,
Car. You'll be fine.
yeah, but not in Manila.
Not in Manila.
Manila, if they lock it down, they got so many people there.
Yeah.
They be calling on you. Like we seen a guy, or seen a guy. He's moving. Get him.
Yeah, break.
White guy.
Maximum.
Stage left. Get him.
Yeah, that's you, Maximus. Yeah. Okay. It will, but it's
Yeah.
fast. I mean,
It's like she's saying, it's stuff happens
yeah,
so
like if
quickly
it
here.
opens a week, you have to
You gotta
come
get
on,
in.
yeah,
You gotta get there.
hurry because they'll change.
Yeah, next it changes so often here, but it's been good during the Christmas season there for a little bit.
Oh yeah,
But
but yes,
you know, we we predicted it was coming, and
that
we
it
told
won't
some
happen. I
people.
mean, right? It's like,
We
no, I
like,
don't think
yeah,
it because there's some news here in YouTube that oh it's gonna be open,
it's
no, it's
all
gonna be
good.
open. If it's too good to be true,
We don't believe
we don't believe
it.
it.
No, we don't trust it. No, 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 no.
Yeah, but if it's like a surprise, like oh the border's open,
Yeah.
oh you go, come on, then you got election in May to do it.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
can't wait to.
May is going to be hectic, just like you
Yes,
said. It's
yes,
going to
yes.
be nuts
But
over here.
I think there's like
There's
what you
hope,
call
depending on who
hope,
gets
yeah,
in
it's
office. It may,
maybe they open it.
they,
Like there's a big chance.
maybe whoever's come, you know,
They're busy on the election.
they don't get the election
What
and
what
then
you call
open
that? Like
straight
the
up.
poll. Like there's a poll. Like a secret.
Wormhole,
Like wormhole. Yeah, there you go.
the black hole.
Yeah, I
You have
think
to
yeah.
warp yourself over in that thing. Huh?
Yeah, they might be confused, looking on the
Yeah.
not to be too strict or so I think there's a hole there.
Yeah.
They might open it. So you'll
Hopefully.
be
Hopefully
ready.
it doesn't do like America did during the election where it closes everything down, right? I understand. Yes. It could. Kid, you just don't know.
You just don't know. You if it's surprise. I mean, if they open it and may get that,
Yeah.
but if they don't, then
I don't know about working or not. It's we before we moved over here, we had to decide when is our last day is going to be at work, and that's a tough decision. When are we no longer going to? We had vehicles to get rid of, and man,
I even told them just 1 year.
what?
No, but let's go back
Yeah.
a year. Just what?
We still have a car there, just in
So
case.
don't.
Don't know if it's going to run anymore when we get there.
I think it will, but yeah. But
But yes, it's anyways, LDRs. It's something that I always say it's for some people and not for others.
yes.
Something that I tell many Filipinos about is time frames. Outside of
Time.
outside of this, what we're going through right now, where there's lockdowns and can't come in and all that stuff. Outside of that, there should be a time frame from when you first get into a relationship with somebody to the time you're actually coming over and meeting. I keep talking to Filipinos. 4 years I've been talking to them online. Um, I'm like, he's using you for entertainment. It's if he's not making a plan. Oh, he doesn't have a passport. He's
That's not.
He doesn't have a
That's
plan to come see you. He just wants you for entertainment. And it's you'd be surprised how many people do that to other humans out there. They it's like a light at the end of their tunnel. Well, when I hit the lotto, I'm coming over to get you.
which is
Like,
impossible. I mean, like
why you got on hold?
Maximo has suggestion. Tell
Go
them
ahead.
to get married online since the relationship started online.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to hear about this online marriage.
I've heard
Um,
about
if
but
it's
it's not.
if it's working, because everybody I know or everybody that I
You have
heard
to.
got married online, they applied for visas.
You don't.
Visa doesn't tell you, or the embassy doesn't tell you, hey, we're just going to deny you because you haven't met in person. They just let you pay for it,
And then
and
after
then
6 months, you're gonna
six
find out.
months you find out,
No,
you
I'm
guys have to meet in
sorry.
person.
I had to meet in person. Or maybe, no, I'm sorry, you got the wrong visa to apply.
Yeah, it depends on what visa they apply for, and I've heard
I'm sorry, not enough proof.
horror story after horror story. I just got somebody I knew from back home was just questioning me on it. Just the other day, I went live on Facebook, and she was like, "Hey, this guy met his wife on
And they got married
online, and they got
online, and
married.
there's issue.
They've never they've never met, and they can't get their visa approved."
Of
Well,
course, yeah. We hate to recommend it, right? We
uh,
don't recommend that. Hello,
it's
it's
me.
me.
What's
It's
up? What's
you.
up?
One who always care for me.
Better watch out singing that good.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna think it's the real song and copyright us.
We're dreaming it.
Yeah, we are. Uh,
Online marriage is being acknowledged now. I guess the Philippine Embassy in San Francisco can register your online marriage in the Philippines. Yes. That's what I heard. Only San
yeah,
Francisco.
yeah.
The other
But
states,
still, it's a federal deal. When they apply for the visa to come over, so the federal government has to approve your visa, and that's where the problem lies. Not that the marriage is not legal, but they want to know that you met in person
Then the
before.
man can get a visa to head over to the Philippines with his proof of marriage.
Right.
in the Philippines.
Yeah, he can come here, but the problem is they were trying to come to America. And I was like, I've never heard of somebody getting their visa approved and not meeting in person
Yeah, maybe
to come
we.
to America. I'm not saying it's not been done.
Yeah.
I just have never witnessed
It's a
it
visa.
or
But
seen it.
but I think that way that from San Francisco got
Yeah.
married to a Filipino wanted to come here. Yes,
No
it's
problem.
possible.
Yeah.
Yes, I think Philippine takes that. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as they get that visa that they're married, I think it's fine. But going to the Philippines, yes,
Right.
totally.
Yeah. I
It's
agree with you.
easier.
I agree
Yeah,
with you.
just find a Filipina here.
Yep.
Say, hey, you want to marry me?
Yo.
No.
But the problem with the Filipinos here, sometimes
I want to
you
go to
know
America.
they just so trying to trick somebody. They don't tell you, oh, by the way, I'm already married. I never got annulled,
Yeah,
and you
here.
find out later.
Yeah. But if they talk about
Right. That's exactly right. If you already met in person, that's a whole different story. You got proof. Here's pictures of us together.
boom,
Here's my passport stamp going in and coming out of the Philippines. Here's the hotel, the
yeah,
resorts we stayed at. Here's some video of us together. Shebang. We got married
but
online.
that's a different thing. As
Yeah.
you said, it's not coming here,
Right, right.
going to.
But that's
America.
going there.
Armstrong family vlog met in the Philippines and got married online, and he was able to get a visa to return to Philippines.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah, I've seen a couple people come into the Philippines that were married while this stuff was going on. But man, I wouldn't want to be in them. 2 weeks in a hotel. At that time, it was like 2 weeks that he had to stay in a hotel and only eat hotel food. And then, they were only here for 4 weeks or something. So
After
two
2 weeks, they
2 weeks they were in the hotel, not doing nothing. So
yeah. Hopefully, they will take off that protocol. And
yeah,
hopefully,
yeah,
we'll just hope for the best. Right?
that's it. Yeah. So you never know.
You know.
That's one of the reasons we're not traveling right now. We
Yeah.
haven't planned on leaving the
I like to go
country.
to Cebu, to Baguio,
I, I don't know. I'm not so much into
to
Baguio.
Palawan. Baguio. I like to go to Baguio because of the struggle. Because of the struggle. Jay, Mike, and Norma got married online, and Jay is with Norma in Rizal. Yes. Yes, that's so true, Brett. If the guy would come over here, it's
Come,
not.
coming here is a
Yeah.
different story
It's a
than
different.
going there.
Yeah, we're talking about going there to the U.S., but you're gonna have an issue
Coming
because
here-
only San Francisco
Coming
allows
here
it.
online, no problem,
Yes.
marriage. Going there,
Yes, we agree.
we
This is
we've heard
easier
of
route.
so many
Yes.
people,
Here.
that has married online, never met before, married online, and then filed for a marriage visa to go to the U.S. and
Didn't
they get
make it.
denied each time.
Now the hotel quarantine is 5 for vax and 7 for unvax. Then the remainder of the 14
Watch the
days.
words that you're saying.
Okay, go.
You can say some of that, but not everything.
14 days in your home.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's okay, except for, like when you live on different islands and stuff, That island has this protocol. This oh, you coming from where? Let me tell you what you gotta do. I just spent how long at the, and now you're giving me another.
Look at your face.
That's why we're not traveling.
Yeah, he'll get pissed off.
Me? Oh, because you travel to see the
Like what
sights
the
and.
la and go on to down my thing.
And I don't know if you guys seen Tropical Tim, but he'll tell you, going from place to place. You get to a place, they tell you need X, Y, and Z, and then when you go get there that morning to go, you got X, Y, and Z in your hand. And they say, no, you don't need X, Y, and Z.
You
You
get
need D, E, and
F.
Q. But nowhere online or in person did you ever tell me this. But you spec for me. I'm here now, ready to go, packed up, and then you have troubles.
Did happen. That's why when you go,
It's more fun in the Philippines. That's why.
yeah, be surprised. Be surprised.
You'll be surprised.
Hey,
What's up,
stranger,
stranger?
stranger. Be surprised. It's fun, right? Surprise is fun.
Oh man, I like being surprised. Nope,
You don't.
no.
You don't. I don't get stressed out with people to talk to. Like, hey, you need this, you need that, you need that. That's okay with me. But when he talk, that's where I get stressed out.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
Because today we'll be at the mall with our kid. Tomorrow we seen something that we wanted, so we were going back to the mall to go get it. You go up to the door, ready to go in. Oh, kids aren't allowed. What are you talking about? You just
Yesterday.
here. But kids aren't allowed. Why?
Yeah, those kind of stuff. Like, so, and then this one is not shy.
And then I
Not
say, well,
shy.
this is how I feel about it. I let everybody know.
Yeah, and I want to hide. Like, I don't know that guy.
So then me and my son gotta go back to the car.
Hey, strangers asking, what happened to your folks?
I hate football. I'm not even watching football ever again till next
Forever.
season.
Mike
Yeah.
G, hello! Kumusta po?
Welcome in, Mike.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Tell them you're married and you need XYZ.
That's what I try to tell them sometimes. Hey, it works a lot though. That works a lot when I'm driving. So if I'm driving, going through checkpoints, because they're going to come to my window and talk to me about something, I'm going to be like, huh? And then they'll try to look over at my wife, and I go, what? Huh? What? Oh, go ahead. Oh, okay. Right? Does it work for me?
Yeah. Enjoy our bus. We have a temporary seat in the bus for people waiting till next year.
Till next year. Wow.
Ouchie.
Yeah, the Browns have been on that bus for a long time. Long time.
Who knows? Next year.
Yeah. We had to win one of two games to be in, and thanks to Brett's
Jaguar.
Raiders, and then the worst team in the NFL, the Jags, that don't even have a coach.
Win.
They beat us today, or last night, whenever it was.
Yeah.
I woke her up.
Yeah.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm yelling, "Oh, go!" She's like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" Like, nothing. I'm turning this stupid game off.
I'm watching a game. Like, what the?
Uh, so I'm done with it.
Yeah,
I
can't
was
even
watching on my
watch
phone.
outside the bedroom. I had to.
It's too hot out here. Middle of the night, I gotta have that aircon on. during the day I'm cool with the fan, but at night I gotta get that eight time.
It's like programmed in your head. Right?
It's mental. Yeah, but I wasn't supposed to get angry, but when he threw that interception, I was like, it's over, it's done. It I don't know how many he threw, but the one that I seen in the second half, I was like, it's over. That's the end of it. I'm gonna switch teams.
You are?
I'm gonna have to get me a maybe a Green Bay jersey or something. I don't know.
Glad I don't have a team.
What do you mean you don't have a team?
An
Woman?
NBA, yo.
That's why I'm wearing my Pacer hat, and they're horrible too. So I look for them to trade off everybody we have that's decent. 'Cause
Good luck with
they
that.
just don't want to be good. Even though we got a better coach back, but he's the coach that I never wanted to leave. He's like this is the coach we need, and then he left. Then he went and won some championships, and
Hey, what are we talking about this team?
oh,
We're
sorry,
talking about the relationship. You
yeah,
know?
relationships. Relationships are like your NFL team. Sometimes you love them,
Sometimes you hate them. Especially when you get lost. The,
but the blood still bleeds blue. Come on, and not till next season. Hopefully, we got a new coach and a quarterback. Send both of them. Get rid of both of them. I knew they were going to get that guy, and he was going to suck. The best run. Never mind.
let's
Uh,
not talk about it.
it's not,
I don't want you to cry.
not in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Huh? Oops.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
thought we
let's
were
talk
offline.
about relationship again.
Well, if unless anybody else has a topic you want to talk about, we're happy to open this part of the show up to other topics if you like. Let's try to stay off that C topic and no politics. We don't, we talk politics, but just not on our YouTube channel. I can't talk it on Facebook because I keep getting blocked.
That's funny.
I haven't blocked since I've been back. I just got back on Facebook for the first time in a
History.
year.
I think a year, yeah.
It's been a while since I was on there. So I just got back. So I've seen people that requested me that no longer know me. Like, who is that? People be finding you. Like, who is that? That person don't even like me and they sent me a request. They just nosy.
Because maybe you changed your beard color.
I used to have something on my profile picture that I don't have anymore. I try to go more neutral so stay out of trouble. Mm. It's all good. It's all good. We like everybody. Go Raiders. Yeah, go Raiders. I trade your quarterbacks. Your quarterback look good. You don't even have a great offensive line. Oh, there it goes. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about games. So.
I'm glad we helped you get into the playoffs. You can send your cash payments here to our channel, Brett. I made that happen for y'all. Tell the rest of the Raider Nation to send their payments to check out the Rileys over here.
Yeah.
We'll put a no cry fund. If it gets high enough, no, just to me. If it gets high enough, I promise not to cry.
You
But
really think
if it's really low, I'm just gonna cry till Super Bowl's over.
so they're not gonna make it?
They're done. It's the end of the year. All they had to do was win one game. One
What
of them,
happens if
one of them was at home against a team that had been struggling, the Raiders, and the other one was to the very worst team in the NFL. They're the worst team, right? The Jags are the worst, right? They won 2 games, not 3.
have a great kicker?
Yeah. I think you guys used to have a great kicker back in the day too. Even when the Colts had the best kicker ever. But you gotta say he's the best kicker, even though he slid down later in years. Still, he's Mr. Clutch. Uh-oh,
He got Brett got it.
Brett, somebody knocked that guy out. I don't know who else got a wrench. But I heard him talk about people selling wrenches today.
You can sell wrench.
So, like, if you want a wrench, no problem. It costs you. It's like, damn, why didn't I think of that?
But there are people who just give it away. Like, hey, you want some? Hey, welcome.
Yeah, some people sell them. Like, man, why didn't I sell wrenches? I don't know why you want to buy a wrench. I mean, I don't care if I have a wrench or not. It don't matter. Only thing it is good for is when people like that person that just came in and knocked that person out. Other than that,
Like help. It's like like the
yeah,
police, right?
help your buddies out. Smack out the trolls.
Right. Yes, yes. Ooh, we made it 42 minutes.
Let's go.
Ooh, we have 4 viewers.
Hey.
Thought we thought we were gonna talk to ourselves.
We were prepared.
We're prepared.
We talk to ourselves all the time for practice.
Yeah.
Mm.
But thanks anyway, guys. Thank you for
Yeah. Appreciate you guys coming
your
in,
time. Yeah.
hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, here's my keyboard. Look, it doesn't have a wire.
I just need a real life torque, torque wrench to tighten the bolts up to spec.
Yeah, there you go. That's the only wrench you need, right? Yeah. There's some people, on these social media sites, they really get all bent out of shape. Oh, you gave this person a wrench and not me, and this person is a moderator and not me. Why? I'm not the guy to fight over that kind of stuff. Not the one.
We'll voice support, right?
Yeah, everything. What is that? A donut?
No, a bread.
My son's becoming Filipino even more. He doesn't even know it. He just come in here and asked his mom to have what looks like a baby loaf of bread. I thought it was a donut. Let me see. Got a bite out of it. It's like a little donut. I was like, what is that? You want a donut, this lady's name? It's just bread. Mom, can I have
Mr. Hand, if I'm here and you're here, then does it make that our time?
There you go. Uh, our time. That's it. We like to talk to each other on our time, and sometimes we're on different books.
Sometimes he's talking gibberish.
My wife. Let me tell you guys. What's up?
Hey, Abby Abby!
Hello, hello.
He's a growing boy.
That's right. That's why he needs his bread at, what is it, 10:18 p.m.? I need my bread. Yeah, he's growing all right. He's getting too big.
That's so true.
Too hard to get to.
With the pictures.
Yeah, I was gonna get that the pictures. Yep, it's what else is going on? Well, Happy Pappy's in Florida, and that's where the Jags are from.
Is Happy Pappy into
Well, I've never heard him root for the Jags, but maybe he is.
maybe he's a silent
Silent Jag. But the Florida's got three football teams, so pro football teams.
oh,
They're kind of like um, California. They got two in one city. One of them left. They had four, right? So now they got three.
telling you guys, I don't know what he's talking about just now.
Have you ever been to an NFL game, Russ?
I think so. Oh yeah, I have a picture too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm just into like, ooh, wow. I don't know about the game. Keep the orange out for Happy Pappy in time out.
Happy Pappy. Does Happy Pappy? I can't even tell who got wrenches on that.
Happy Pappy have orange.
I
He's
was gonna say he's like you've been coming here longer than I have, so
oh well. Happy doesn't like sports. He is good.
yeah.
I don't follow sports.
Very good, very good. Yeah, I quit too till next season.
Stranger in Strange Land doesn't have one. That's when he made a joke. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know how to do it on StreamYard, so I don't even know how to do it back on web speed. It's been a long time since I did wrenches. But that's what makes it fun. Fun, fun, fun for all of us, right?
Right. Good things to follow from Spain.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the all the Colts old coaches are in Tampa Bay, right? So if we had a good coach, he's in Tampa Bay right now. If he's still coaching. Yep. I
I
I
just, you know what I like about sports is the jersey.
yeah.
So I look cool here in the Philippines.
Well, my son was on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers uh, team, minor football team or whatever back in the day. So I used to have to go out and buy all the wardrobe for all the different teams he was on. So he was on the Bears, he was on the Colts, he was on the Bucks,
Wow.
he was on the Panthers one year. Oh man, the Panther year. He was on the Bucks for a few seasons. That was the best season that he had in the minors. All right. Well, we're almost.
You have to be careful giving wrenches. I've heard several instances where people will silence someone who they don't like personally, even if they don't deserve it.
Yeah,
It's true.
we've seen that happen before. And then people can go back, or I don't know if they still can, but if they have a wrench, they can go back into your live stream, rewatch it, and silence people. Like dang. So
Can do
like
that.
that person, I didn't like them, so I'm gonna go silence them. And then if you're a person that don't check who's been silenced, I still go back and check some of the people that we've blocked or put in timeout or whatever. I go back and check it, and I see some of them. They changed their names to different, so I know who some of them are even. Like
I
just
played
because they keep
sports all
changing
through
it.
high school and college and used to go to the local school and college game. I refereed high school girls basketball for a while, but I
Wow,
don't follow anyone now.
very cool.
Wow, no wonder you know good
And my
sports. You've
two
been doing it for
my
so
two
long.
oldest was in football for well I let them play all the sports, anything that they wanted to. I just made them if you sign up at the beginning of the season, you last the whole season. I got to go out and buy the cleats and the bags and
Have to stay.
you got to stay. So you can't quit just because something gets hard. So
Wow, that's cool. That's a good one.
so they played baseball. They tried baseball, and then they went to football, and they both like football. Well, I had my nephew live with me for a few years, and he played football too. So I was
Yeah,
always
I've
at the
seen
games.
people just hand out lunches willy nilly,
Yeah,
not even really knowing the person.
yeah. I guess if everybody has a wrench and they can't silence anybody,
It's another style.
yeah, that's another way of doing it. That's you know, it's okay for them, not for us. All right, you ready
What?
to make me some donuts? And make some donuts.
I've seen people get wrenched and then everybody that came in the chat will kick them out. They would kick them out. That's not good.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I seen somebody tonight on somebody's chat, Brett, that was talking about something that happened last year. Well, last year you were talking about this, like you were on somebody else's channel talking about drama that you had on your channel from last year sometime. Like,
I've seen,
man,
yeah,
if you don't want
that's
to
it.
see that person and they're here, just turn, click, click,
Turn it out or,
close
yeah,
on.
go up and the world is big, right?
Yeah, a lot of channels live, huh?
Yeah. I don't have any moderators on my lives.
Yeah,
And the blogger doesn't even realize what's happening.
no.
Yeah, that's their consequence.
Mm. Especially if you're on like this app, because you
Yeah.
don't see,
Who have branches
yeah, you
now?
don't see who has wrenches, and you
Yeah,
don't
like you
see
guys are,
like if
yeah,
somebody like blocked one of you guys, I wouldn't even see it; it'd still be here.
thank you, Brett.
We were just talking about Brett again, him and them damn Raiders. I don't even like football. Don't worry. As soon as my cry count is up high enough, I'll stop crying.
Did you really cry?
Not yet.
I only cry when we have fight and K drama.
I wish she was lying about that K drama. I'll
There's,
walk by
you
my
know,
wife and I
there's,
see her. She'll just be sitting here like, what is wrong? I'm watching. You better turn that crap off
they're
watching
really
that.
good actors and actors,
And
man.
she's
You gotta,
reading it. She's not even listening. They're just talking in another language. She don't know Korean.
read.
She
I'm a
just read
fast
it.
reader.
She just
That,
read it.
that
You talk
counts.
about they're a good actor. You don't know what they're saying.
I look at their eyes, their face. Just don't get it. He don't want to read. That's what
I
it is.
Hey, if I'm watching a movie, I'm
We
watching a
one
movie.
time watched K
I
drama.
did watch one K drama with a
K drama.
movie, not a show, not a soap
A
opera,
movie.
but it was like ancient warrior stuff, and it was pretty good. I sat there and read it, and I asked her to read parts of it when I was not wanting to. But here, read this to me. After a while reading the movie, you get tired.
He said, yeah, the headache.
My eyes, come on, I'm old.
You don't like the Chinese.
I mean, if I can't understand what they're saying and they're getting
Then what are
excited,
they fighting? No, they're just talking.
that's just like here in the Philippines. I had to get used to her family. They'd come in the house and they'd be all loud. I'm like, who's she mad at? Like, why is she yelling?
We're happy to see each other. Brett and I have a date next weekend, a rematch from earlier this season.
Yeah.
Ooh, a
Hey, that's
date.
who? Who's that? Kansas City? I I seen the schedule. No, Kansas. Let's see. It's Green Bay and Titans, right? So is it Kansas City? I was trying to think who it is.
Raiders coming to town.
Yeah, yeah. They were pretty hype on the Chargers until the Raiders beat them today. You know, I like their quarterback.
Do you guys have high school sports heroism like Al-Bandi did in Polk High School when he scored 4 touchdowns in a single game in 1966?
Wow, you remember all that, huh? I don't. I couldn't make the teams in high school. I played soccer when I was younger, and then I did some kicking for the football team, but I never like made the team. So so I never Pitt and KC. Okay, that's who's good.
Cincinnati, Vegas, 15, KCMA, and Boston. There's 3 games coming, huh?
Now, bunch of games, six games, and then two buys. I forget what it is.
Single game in 1966.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's
read
pretty awesome.
pocketbooks. I
Yeah.
don't,
So in high school, um, I went to a inner city high school, and there was one kid of my skin tone that made the team, and it was the coach's son, and I could burn him up. I made him look like he shouldn't even wear basketball shoes.
you're a bully.
No, I'm talking about I was pretty decent at basketball, but I couldn't. Uh, they never picked
You
me
can
for the
hear,
team.
you can just hear.
No, I mean I went out for the team and stuff
You are?
for
Do you
basketball.
have proof? Do you have pictures? I don't believe.
You don't believe I went out for? I didn't make the team.
Ah, no out, like a picture.
You just wear your gym clothes when you're trying out for the team.
Oh,
You like go to practice for like 2 weeks, and they decide that they want to keep you or you don't.
oh, okay. I said, my dad was into the sport when I was a kid. He watched all the games, and if we were doing something outside, he had the radio there to listen to it. We would be on the roof putting on the shingles, and he would have a radio on the roof with us.
But when I was young,
My dad
my
watches sports.
my dad was into Indiana basketball. Bobby Knight, come on, man. We did not look when IU was playing. We didn't do anything. My dad was watching. He knew every game when it was happening. Like you said, if we had to be somewhere, I seen him like leave church early to go watch. I mean, my dad didn't play. He's like, I'm out of here. Game comes on at noon. The preacher's taking too long. I'm gone. Let's go, kids. He didn't even make it to.
Happy Bounty. So after he retired, he always got season passes to all the local colleges around the state for the basketball games.
Also,
Strange, you're so happy. I used to listen to all the Red games while doing yard work.
yeah. I was.
It was
My dad only liked baseball during playoffs. So when I got older, that's when I started watching
Maxima
playoffs.
said Bill was white chocolate in his high school.
I wish I didn't have handles like that, but I thought I was Bob Marley, but not Bob. Bob Marley. Bob. What's his name? It's not Bob. Come on. What's his
Bob
name for
Marley,
the son?
man, come
My wife
on.
done got me messed up, laughing at me.
I know Bob Marley and he doesn't even
What? You don't play
I
basketball?
know.
Maybe that's why I didn't make the team. Well, let's just say I thought I was Steve Alford. Do you guys know who Steve Alford is? That was along those years. Not 1984 when they won it all.
I miss Marty and Joe on 700 WLW. Bob Cousy.
Who's that?
Bob Langer.
I was thinking of played for the Suns. What is his name? Steve Alford. Yeah.
Is Bob Marley no woman, no cry?
Yeah.
That's messed up. Bob Marley.
See what I gotta deal with?
Oh, that's crazy.
There's another
Yeah,
one.
we're jamming, man. When
Chambers.
you should, even dunking.
Back in the day, I could dunk a small ball, but I couldn't dunk the full size. But if I could adjust that rim just a little bit, I got it. Baboosh.
Should have been.
Yeah, I
Jamming,
could
man.
jump up, do my layup, slap the back. Tom Chambers. No, it was what is his name? I'm gonna look it up here.
Bob Marley.
See, I can't even think of his name now. Nurse, quit making fun of your husband. Leave that to other people.
No, I just, I don't know a lot of people, but I know Bob Marley. You could say something that's, oh man, that's funny. Made my day, Bob Marley. Steve Nash
No, it's older than that.
is older than that.
And now I can't even spell Suns. Phoenix Suns.
Oh, hell, I was lucky to get to the first knot in the net. I had a 2-inch vertical. What does that mean? Translator.
You know how the net hangs down
Mm-hmm.
and it has like the diamonds or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So you got the lace. You
Yeah,
go up.
yeah.
No, he's saying he was just hitting the bottom
To
there.
net. Yeah, God, I love mercy. You should make her laugh like that more. Oh, he did. Always.
I do just.
I married, it's a free stand-up comedy for the Phoenix Suns, Kevin Johnson,
It's not Danny Ainger. It's
KJ.
nah. What is his name? That's the coach right there. There he is. That's who it is.
Dan Mahari,
Yeah.
Maharly,
Is that how you say it?
Dan Maharly. I'm the poster boy for
Thunder
White
Dan. Thunder Dan.
Oh, Maximus.
That's it.
Yeah.
So now you know why I said his name wrong.
Bob.
Yeah, I said Don't he look like Bob Marley? Look at him.
He's so white.
I played pretty decent defense too. So and I did it. I had a nice jumper defense. I was good on the stripe. I was good at threes. I just didn't have the handles. I wasn't white chocolate.
What's that mean, white chocolate? If you
That's
got called white chocolate, what's that mean?
that's Williams. What was his first name? He was the best handles there was back in the day. He was really good. Uh, Point guard, right? He was a point guard, right? Was very good at passing and everything. Played with one of Mr. Timeout he played with, Chris Webber.
I don't know basketball. I mean,
To the Kings, right?
hmm?
I think he played on the Kings for most of his days.
Who's the best baseball player?
I don't know.
His name is like a girl's name.
Best. Yeah, Chris
They don't
Webber.
know
Yeah, Jason Williams. There you go. I know if I show Jason Williams, she won't know who he is.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not that old.
Show her who White Chocolate is.
How, how is he white chocolate? Because he's white?
Yeah, he played great. I used to like him when he was very exciting to watch. Oh, he went down to Miami,
Shaquille
huh?
O'Neal?
Yeah, he played with Shaquille in Miami. So he was Kings,
I only know Michael Jordan.
then she only knows Michael Jordan.
Good
Dang.
thing I didn't say Michael Jackson.
Making fun of me? Because I named the wrong players. I named
No woman, no
S-
cry.
smoking weed guy. Said
That's why it's
I
really
played like
funny. Like,
this. That's why I didn't make the team. I was too high.
that's a good one. Like, and that's natural. Jason Williams played high school ball with the Randy
Yeah,
Moss.
that's
Danny
right.
Moss was a good small forward too.
That's right.
I think the old
And he had a
guys
jump.
they're really good. Is there a basketball player, Michael Jordan? Like, who's like same to Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan had this what you call that, like he reached like one of the,
LeBron and Kobe. These are people that are compared with Jordan.
but still didn't pass.
Depends on who you ask. Some people say yes, some people say no. I say no.
Michael Jordan had this like he played this many.
He went to six championships and
Yeah,
won six
yeah,
championships.
like those kind of not just the money, just the accomplishment that he did. But,
Yeah.
did it break the LeBron? Did LeBron
There
break
you
that,
go.
or is still young? Jordan is
Uh,
the real
there
goat.
you go.
Jordan is the real goat.
The greatest of all time. I agree with you.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Goat. I said man. Goat. Like, what?
She's gonna be making fun of you next. She called him a goat. He's a basketball player. He
Like,
ain't no
what you
goat.
messing with? Like what? Wait a second.
Yeah, I seen that. I
Do you
seen
remember
that.
Bob's that played on Full House?
Yeah.
Is
Did
he
you
good?
watch? Did you watch? It's a TV show.
Oh no.
She didn't watch.
Yeah.
It's American teen teenager TV show. So yeah, he's one of he played the dad of was it three little girls or yeah three little girls,
One
but
of
he
my
died.
brother from Pastor Jordan. What you call
Awesome.
it? Is that expensive?
Yeah, I had
I never seen like a card that is like, oh, this is worth.
I gave my son an autographed. It wasn't a rookie card, but it was an autographed Michael Jordan card. But I also I went to his game. If you guys can remember, you know Chicago's close, right? But I went to the game where Jordan came back to play basketball again. Um, so I went to that game. I had tickets to go see Chicago, and all of a sudden they announced he was coming back. I was like, sweet. And yeah, I was at that game where he wore the 45 jersey.
American Funniest Home Videos and Full House. Is
Yeah,
that the title? American Funniest Home Videos?
that's one show that he was on, and Full House with the other show.
Bob Saget was 65. He passed yesterday here
Yeah.
in Orlando. He was only 65.
Yeah.
was a raunchy comedian. Raunchy comedian. Like, what's raunchy?
Was he ranch?
Like, launch a cowboy?
I don't know. I think of raunchy being like tell bad joke or nasty, dirty jokes or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah, I only seen him on those two shows, so that's really all I've ever seen him. He said he died at a hotel room, or when he did stand up. Yeah, I thought about doing stand up, but I can't stand that long. I'm more like lay down.
there's no lay down comedian.
Hey, hey,
J3!
J3,
Good
welcome
evening,
in.
J3. Or good morning to yours.
You know what? I was gonna come up on Brett's panel a while ago,
Yeah.
but I could never find my earplugs, my headphones. And unless you have headphones, I mean, I know I can't have the fan on in my room because it makes too much noise. But thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for watching
At
the
Ritz
ads.
Carlton.
It's Carlton. At least he was at a nice hotel, huh? You always hear about those ones that go to those comfort hotel and something happened.
Too much happiness.
I went to Hollywood, Florida, and seen that hotel where what's her face died at. I was just happened to be there.
Looking up on YouTube.
I'm afraid to, and then they won't leave me. They'll keep sending me his videos for a month. Like, stop sending me this.
I went to two finals game for
Awesome.
the bowl. Game 2 in 1991 and Game 6 in 1992 was the
Very cool.
Jordan hands switch and mid-air layup.
That's
Game 6
beautiful.
was a comeback game to win it all.
Fire the coach day. Well, I hope our coach is one of them. Fire the coach, and he can take his quarterback with him wherever he goes.
For the bad team.
That's me. Hey, we'll take Jim Harbaugh. Come on, Jim. Come on home to the Colts.
Happy Pappy said, Orange County Sheriff says no foul play or drug rule applied. Yours need to fire.
Say the name. Yes, that guy.
Horrible is coming back to the Bears.
To the Bears, huh?
Hello,
What's up,
Mike.
Mike? Go
Go
Lions.
So maybe next year.
Next year. The Lions is a next year team. They've been that way for what, 35 years? Joke only. Can't believe you guys beat the Green Bay. I didn't see if Green Bay played anybody, but as far as their starters or anybody, but that's it's always funny to hear somebody beat them like the Lions. It's always fun to hear the Lions beat anybody. Uh,
Well, you guys lost, so
yeah.
you guys talk to each other. I guess got fired 10 minutes ago. What?
Oh, you got fired already.
Oh
Good, good.
no.
Well, let me know if anybody sees they fired the Colts coach. I'm hopeful.
Message him.
Let's. I'm thinking about a no cry fund instead of a GoFundMe. It's a no cry fund. If it gets high enough, I promise to quit crying. Uh, uh,
That's why sometimes I don't like to watch games because it breaks my heart if my team lose. Last time, my family and I, it's a PBA game, basketball, and we were rooting on that team, and then it lost. Trauma for us. We didn't watch any more games ever. Like,
Quit
yeah,
watching.
we quit watching.
Me
We're
too.
like,
I'm not
my
watching the
mom
NFL
cried.
no more.
Yeah, so we're too emotional to watch again. So
What'd you guys do when Manny Pacquiao lost?
for some people cried. I mean, like during, but
That
not
one fight where
this
he got
two
knocked
three
out,
years.
that was
Oh
such a
man,
good
yeah.
fight. I was like, I thought he
But
had it
there's
won,
better fight
and
before that. A way better fight.
yeah,
The
when he was
Mexican
winning,
guy. Oh man.
that was a Mexican guy that he fought. I think the next match. I think that's who it was. They keep fighting each other,
Yeah, because
and
they don't
then
want to lose. I mean, yeah, that's a good one. I think two of the Mexican guy, the great fighter there, that's worth watching. Like you can watch it again,
yeah,
again.
I think we will watch it.
Trauma, it's true.
I just
Strangers
want to
and
bring up some trauma from my wife, so she made fun of me earlier. We're gonna watch it, man. I won't tell her which one. Oh, this is the good one where he knocks him out in the end. And then
I don't want to
Manny
watch it, but
Pacquiao gets knocked out. Like, oh, I was wrong.
it's true. Yeah, we never watch any more games as a family ever.
Did I ever take you to Pacer games, Miss?
Yeah.
Did we root for the team
I
even
think
when they
when I came,
lost?
you take me there, they win. So it's a good experience. Marquez! Yes. Good fight, right? You can watch it again.
We fought like 3 times, I think. Two.
But it's like
Yeah, they like beat each
Mercy
other.
has been taking lessons from Honey now.
She better not.
We don't have that fight. Maybe it's in my mind, but beating him up in my mind. Oh,
Yeah, we don't fight like that.
my
Not anymore.
God.
I'm
Yeah,
missing too many teeth.
no, we keep changing doors,
Yeah, just
like four doors.
no one door. It had 4 holes in it.
No, not one door, but two times.
No, we didn't.
Well, anyway, don't remember those stuff because I just watched. So I'm the one who.
She crazy. I hit a bedroom door. And I won.
Yeah, that's
You know those little hollow doors
be
you get in
careful
your house.
then. Marquez, Morales, Barrera were the three Mexican head epic fighters. Yeah, that's right. She has almost got the knockout punch down. Manny was the Mexican. Oh, up one point.
Yeah,
That's a good one. Huh?
yeah.
I don't know if there's gonna be another Manny, but so far
There's
haven't heard any.
there's a guy that's doing pretty good over here. I don't know what his name is. I can't remember, but he's doing pretty good. He's
Not
a,
like Manny.
he
I mean,
he's doing pretty good, Mars.
I wanna watch it. See, let's see.
I don't know what his name. Anybody know his name?
Who's the next Manny Pacquiao? Do you
Yeah,
know?
he's a southpaw as well. It means he's a left hand.
Oh, wow, that's good.
I'm not saying he's as
But
good as Manny, but
Manny did
they're
his
saying he's pretty
left
good.
strong.
And that's what I said. It's called southpaw. And
I didn't know they have a name.
I don't know why it's their style or something. The
I
way they
didn't
do it.
like really when Manny Pacquiao was just a boxer.
We
But
went
there's
to
holiday here.
we went to Manny's resort.
Oh, two resorts.
We went to the one.
Yeah, not the other one.
Where's the other one at? In the middle?
Maasin, and then there's another way. There's two ways. You go to Maasin, where the like the cliff, and then there's the ocean. That's Maasim. The other one is Glan.
Well, we went to the Glen.
We, we, we
Is that
went
his
to
name?
Maasim.
Mark.
Oh, Mark Magsayo. Okay, I will find that much.
I would say he kind of looks like Manny Pacquiao, but I'm afraid I sound a little bit racist.
We all look the same, right? Like you guys.
Skinny guy that's a boxer. He got like some bleach parts in his hair. He kind of looks like Manny Pacquiao. He got boxing gloves on. And he look just like the guy.
Don't worry, you guys are not alone. Asian people think
You
you
guys
look the
think
same too.
you deserve.
It's I don't know. Maybe because it has something to do with the eyes.
I
Were
heard,
you here?
I heard somebody online today saying, yeah, if you're trying to figure out what kind of Chinese I am, but I look more Mexican, that means I'm a Filipino. That's true.
When? Where?
I seen it somewhere. It might have been TikTok. It's like, yeah, I know you're trying to figure out what kind of Chinese I am, but I look too Mexican. Yeah, it's called Filipino.
Oh, Jerwin and Takas too. Oh, two. Is
Yeah.
that is are there potential to be a Manny Pacquiao?
Which one's the left-handed? Mention his name there at the time. Do Mark first. I believe they said he was left-handed too.
Featherweight titles.
When he becomes president, we can only hope he become president.
Pacman
I'm
will
saying.
have his comeback when he became president. Come back to what? To the
He'll be fighting. So yeah, I'm president, but I'm about to go kick somebody's
oh,
butt.
that's kind of cool. I mean, like the president and the boxer. But you know, you cannot. I don't know, but it's not for everybody. That you cannot master two things at the same time. You have to just choose
Choose one.
one. Yeah.
Did you get his picture? Good
Yes.
image. No, that's not him.
That's
Try the other one.
Magsayo.
Try the other one. Was he in the Olympics maybe?
This champion, by the way, German and Caucus.
That might be him. Let's see.
No. Is that it? J3 Yale, be extra careful.
know.
Level 4 is on the way. Not in the south, J3. We're just in level
It might be.
2. The next money Pacquiao? Yeah.
Because that's what they would like calling him. So I just want to see if that pops up.
Mark Magsa is no next. There's no next Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, because because you know many years already passed. So 20, 30 years, we don't know really who will be the next one. Maybe after 20 years, we'll find out.
He is a Filipino.
He's looking for the next Manny Pacquiao. What do you guys think? Is it Mark Magsayo or Jerwin Ancajas? Morcito Gesta, 24, has 26 wins and
So
14
he's a
knockout
lefty
outs.
too. Punch his name in. Because I can't.
Morcito Gesta.
Yeah. Let me see if it's him. That's who they're saying.
Carlo,
read it.
paalam. I do not know who will be the next Manny Pacquiao, but
This guy's
Jenny
34
was
years
telling me
old.
last
So,
night, so I'm letting you all know. Forgot, where's Jenny?
Manila.
Oh yes, in the north,
Manila is
the north.
quick on it.
Yeah, they really are the like.
They're on top of it. Oh, we can put people under control. Let's get them.
J3, I think it's already started in some places.
Yeah.
Maximums really are into boxing.
Yes, he's just faster on the keys. I can't get mine to bring up the guy I'm thinking of. And tell you, he's a
Filipino boxer while representing as an amateur. He won a
19.
silver medal at
Yeah,
2009.
yeah. Is he left?
We could type left boxer.
No. Let me see. That sounds like him. He won the silver.
Donaire.
Doesn't say he's a left.
Very young too.
He's young.
1995. Donaire.
From there. Uh-oh.
What?
We're going to predict it here on CheckouttheRileys. If we're right, everybody send us a Don't Cry Me Fund donation. You see how I got to do? This is why I give the phone to her to look up something. Look at me. I got my bifocals trying to work. Yeah, don't worry. I'm
Yeah,
good this way.
yeah. In the north, some places start somewhere.
He's featherweight.
Why don't you just say the left boxer, left hand boxer?
Thank you. And the way last time I seen this guy, he had his hair all bleached and
Maybe you don't get any belt yet.
this guy.
Maybe you were predicting.
No, he was at the Olympics or something like. I can't remember now.
We'll just go on with that.
We'll just
We'll go.
we'll let y'all know.
We'll have another live stream for that if he finds out, because it might take 3 days for him to.
I'm like, oh, that's a guy right there.
Like after 50
I seen him.
people. Thank you, Maximus. Yeah.
Appreciate it. I just clicked on that. You're probably getting ready. It's getting late. It's already 11, past 11. But we better get off here, folks, before I get in trouble. My wife is like, I told you we were only going to be on there a half hour.
No, I told you that if only
At least
just
a
us,
half hour.
just us that will talk, we'll just do it in the bedroom, not in the live stream. If only 2 people will show up, right?
We're going to talk to each other.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for making our live stream so much fun.
Thank you so much.
We always appreciate you guys. Thank you for
We're honored
checking
to
us
give
out, hanging
to
out with us for
your
even a
time.
minute.
Yes.
We're very thankful.
I hope
Much
you
less
guys
more.
next time.
We don't pressure nobody to come up.
No.
Come up if
I
you
said
want.
hope, right?
If you guys want to talk about
H-O-P.
something, you can.
Thank you,
Thank
Maximus.
you.
Thank you,
Appreciate you.
everyone. Mike,
Thank
J3,
Happy Pappy.
Happy Patty.
Don't forget our people that came in right off the bat.
Right.
Yes.
Sounds like Rina, she does a short live and 3 hours later she's still there.
Yeah, I'll be checking hers. Be like, oh, it's a quick live. Like, yeah, quick. We know about that arena.
Yeah,
She'll
she's
get on a
funny.
roll.
Yeah.
She'll get on a roll. She's been doing them during the day though, when we like too busy to sit right there.
I go to her live stream, but
I
just
know we just can't sit there and stay though. That's the problem.
all right.
Bye everybody. Thanks again. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to check out the Rileys. We'll have some
Check
new
our videos.
videos.
We have Santa still 2 more videos to show you.
At least 2 more Santas.
Yeah.
Because we got to make something that I forgot about. But you'll see. You'll see.
Next live stream.
We'll
I'll
tell you.
remember.
We'll tell you. Bye
You guys
everybody.
have a wonderful day.
See you. See
Later.
ya.